Hi ladies and gentlemen, Roberto Quinones here, and the purpose of this video is just to tell you a little bit about myself and what it is that I am intending on doing with my life. So I was born and raised in Puerto Rico and came to the States by the age of 11. Once I reached my teenage years, I have had allowed my mind and my choices to take me places that I did not need to be going to. Even though I had a great family, very loving, very supportive, I still allowed myself to go places that were not conducive to a good lifestyle. And so I've been through many abuses known to man today: drug abuse, alcohol abuse, financial abuse, lying, stealing, cheating, doing all kind of slimy stuff that I had no business doing. So I ended up in the penitentiary by the age of 21. Got out at the age of 30, thinking that my life was no longer worth living for because I had spent my so-called prime years in the penitentiary. But I got saved and filled with the Holy Ghost. Glory be to God. And it's only by the grace and mercy of God that I am alive and well today, well enough to shoot this video to the world. And so me and my wife are both licensed and ordained ministers under Glory of God Ministries, where our presiding prelate is Apostle W. Fay August. We are called to be pastors of our own flock, and this time next year we are believing in God that He is going to embed a church in this community through us to edify His kingdom. And so our intentions are to minister to the mind, body, and soul of people. We want to minister to people spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. And so we just want to allow God to continue to shape us and mold us into the way that He wants us to be. And we want to use our resources to help people get their lives together. We want to help people. We want to take them off the streets. We want to take them out the penitentiary. We want to take them out the jail cells and take them off the streets. Drug addicts, alcoholics, abusive people, or those that were abused. We want to take them in. We want to embrace them. We want to connect with people and organizations that we can all come together collectively and come up with ideas and come up with results that'll be able to help people be productive in their own lives. And so we want to introduce people to Christ and prove to them that the biblical principles that God has given us is way better than the standards of the world. We want to help people begin to make sound choices and decisions. And so we're going to allow God to move. We're not going to move. We're going to allow God to move in the community. See, I'm a firm believer that charity begins at home. And so right now, Motivated by Faith has no business trying to reach out to another country or to another state. Even though Motivated by Faith Deliverance Ministries is international, we're going to have ministries all over the United States and all over the world. But God has called us to begin to help our communities first. Then we can go abroad. And so that is what we are intending on doing here in this community. Is we're going to begin to help people. We're going to begin to use our financial resources when we establish our businesses, our construction business, and our several other businesses that God has implanted into our spirit man. And so there you go, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit about Motivated by Faith. a little bit about me and my wife, Mr. and Mrs. Quinones, and what we are intending on doing. We're intending on using or allowing God to use us to help other people in this community first. And then we're going to reach out abroad and help the other communities, help the other states, and help the other countries. And so subscribe to our channel, Roberto Quinones, and see what we are doing. See what we are about. And join us in edifying God's kingdom. And so I hope this helped you understand a little bit about me and what I am intending on doing. It's not about me, but it's about God, about His grace and His mercy, and about His glory.